The next thing to do is to calculate the earliest event time and also latest event time. Okay, the EET and also LET. Okay, for this purpose, okay, what we are going to do is to calculate the EET and LET for every event, because the name or the thing that we need to do is to calculate the earliest event time and also latest event time. So event here refers to the numbering, okay, to the numbers. We have number 1, 2, 3 until 9 over here. So we need to calculate the earliest event time and latest event time. So my approach is I will calculate and just write the answers for every event in the box here. Okay, ini cara saya. Saya letakkan box for every event, so the answers are in the box. Okay, up here in the box, the top part of the box, this is for the EET calculation, and the bottom of the box is referring to the LET answers. Okay, so we will start with event number 1. Okay, we will go by event number, follow the event number, and we will calculate the EET first, earliest event time. Okay, then once we finish the earliest event time for all the events up to event number 9, then only we calculate the LET. So kita habiskan EET dulu, then only we proceed to the LET. Okay, so how to calculate the EET, earliest event time? For the first event, okay, first event, always put it 0. Okay, so apa yang ada dalam kotak ni semuanya adalah nombor yang merupakan masa. It refers to masa, earliest event time. Okay, masa permulaan yang paling awal kita boleh mulakan aktiviti tersebut. What is the earliest time to start this event? What is the earliest time to start this event? That is called as earliest event time. So 0 here means now. Okay, 0 ni bermaksud sekarang. So automatically you write 0 for the EET for the first event. Automatic number 0 now. From event number 1, we move to event number 2. Always follow the sequence. Okay, by event number. So how to calculate the earliest event time EET for event number 2 here is by taking the previous EET, add with the duration for the activity. So you see what is the activity heading to or pointing at event number 2. So you take the previous EET, add with the duration for this activity. So in this case, for this event, for this event number 2, the EET is, this is the arrow or this is the activity. So we just take the previous EET, that is 0, plus with the activity time, that is 6. So 6 will be over here. Okay, so that is for event number 2. So from event number 2, you see where is the next event? This is the one, event number 3. So event number 3, we complete the EET first for event number 3. So what is the activity pointing at event number 3? This is the one, activity B, pointing at this event number 3. So we just consider this activity. So we take the previous EET. You look at, this is the activity pointing at this event. So the previous EET is this one, that is 6. So 6 plus the duration of this activity pointing at event number 3 plus 7. So 13 is over here. Then we move to the next activity, the next event, number 3 just now. Now we go to event number 4. Event number 4, what is the activity pointing at event number 4 is this one. So we consider only this activity for this EET. So we take the previous EET. Previous EET, you look at only this arrow because we consider only activity C. So the previous EET is this one, 6. Okay, jangan ambil yang ni. This is not the previous EET. This is the previous EET for this activity only. So previous EET for this activity is 6 plus the duration for this activity is 8. So 14 is over here. Okay, after event number 4, search for next event is number 5 over here. So calculate the EET for event number 5. What is the previous EET? First, consider what is the activity pointing at event number 5. This one only. Okay, so this one, just take this activity to calculate the EET for event number 5. So the previous EET for this activity is this one because it comes from this event. Inilah EET dia, previous one. So 0 plus 8. This is the activity or the duration for F. So 8 is over here. Now activity or event number 5 is done. The next event is number 6. Event number 6, search what is the activity that is pointing at event number 6. Only this one. So G only. So what is the previous EET for this activity G? This one, 8. So for this EET, this one, it is 8 plus 4. That is this activity pointing at event number 6. This is 12 over here. After number 6, we go to the next event, that is number 7. Search how many activities are pointing at number 7. We have 2 activities, H and also dummy. So we have to make 2 considerations. We have to make 2 calculations and choose only one. So let's say we take H first. Okay, for H activity, what is the EET for this one? If we take H to calculate for EET for event number 7, for H, what is the previous EET? It is 8 because it comes from this event, number 5, 8. Plus the duration for H is 6. So it is equal to 14. Don't forget, this is also the next activity pointing at event number 7. So we have to calculate this one as well. So the dummy line comes from this event, number 6. And this event has the EET of 12. So the previous EET for dummy is, this is for dummy, dummy 1, 12. Dummy also always has 0 as the duration. So the answer is 12. So between these two, okay, for the EET, we always take the highest one. So 14 is over here and we ignore 12. We omit 12. Always take the highest in your options. Okay, so that's why it is very important to see how many activities are pointing at that event. So how to see how many activities? You have to have the arrow. Kalau tak ada arrow, your diagram is out lah. So you have to draw an arrow. It is a must. After event number 7, we go to event number 8. Event number 8, how many activity is pointing at number 8? Only this one for activity J. So there is only one consideration. So what is the previous EET for activity J? It is 14 just now. So 14 plus the duration for J, it is 10. So 24 is here. This is for activity or event number 8. And for the last event number 9, we see how many activities are pointing at event number 9. So there are a lot of activities. Activity D, activity E, and over here is activity I. This is I. Time is 8. Activity I and also activity K. So we have to consider 4 options and choose the best one. So we take D first. Okay, D. What is the possible EET for D? D is this line. So we take the previous EET for D. It comes from this event. So this is the previous EET, 13. Plus the duration for D is 12. So it is 25 weeks. The next one is activity E. So for activity E, what is the previous EET for activity E? It comes from event number 4. This is the EET. So it is 14. Plus the duration for E is 10. Plus 10 equals to 24. Then for activity I. Activity I is also pointing at number 9, event number 9. It comes from event number 6. What is the EET for event number 6? This is the one, 12. Plus the duration for I is 8 equals to 24. And the last one is activity K. Activity K comes from event number 8. So what is the EET for event number 8? That is the previous EET for K. So it is 24 plus K is 12 duration. So over here is 36. So out of these 4, always choose the highest one. So this will be the one to be written as the EET for the last event. So the rest are omitted. So these are the EET calculation for all the events.